playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Play fake. Bridgewater. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Michelle, his first carry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Sony Michel, his second touchdown on the season. And the Titans have taken a first quarter lead. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee.
Makes the score Titans 7, Colts nothing. Adam Vinatieri set to kick.
Here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
At their own 25-yard line.
Off the play fake, Love. Completes it to Hardman. And this will get it all the way inside the Tennessee 20. A great play there for Indy. 57 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
14-yard line.
Touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go up and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
A run on first down with Jacobs as he'll get this forward for about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
On 2nd down now, it's Jacobs.
2 straight 4-yard runs, and it is steadily working the ball downfield. To me, they're staying right on schedule. First down, you want 4 yards or more to set up the rest of the drive. They're getting exactly that.
On 3rd and short, going with their tight end. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
Steven Sims on the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. Love now to pass on first down. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Working out of the gun. Love. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And they get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Matt Gay on for the field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
Gay's kick is good. And that'll do it for the first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 9-7 our score. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. It's the former Patriot Dylan McCoy. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Following the interception, Love. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That's good for 28 yards. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
And 3.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Steven Sims Jr., his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
Titans 7.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd down at the 24-yard line.
From the gun, Bridgewater. He's going to air one and got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
1st down, Titans.
They'll run out of the gun with Michel. Eli Apple up from his corner spot to make the play.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they run with Michel. And Michel will have the 1st down and more. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he gets it to the Colts 5. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards.
At the 5-yard line.
Look at this, a tight end carry. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
Brandon, if I wanted to run the football this close to the goal line, I think I'd just turn around and hand it to my tailback. Too many things could go wrong in this situation. I think they're fortunate just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on 2nd and goal. They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown.
Touchdown.
Tim Patrick, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are able to make this a close game again. And it's good. It cuts it to 2. 16-14 our score.
Colts 16. Titans 14. Adam Vinatieri.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And Sims says, let's bring it out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get...
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Nico Hardman with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Colts strike quickly here for 6 points. We didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Now Bridgewater. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. He's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Play action this time with Love. He's got his man. That's Hardman. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Nicole Hardman. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Colts are able to grow their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing again, Bridgewater on 2nd and 10. Looking for Shepard deep. And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter. Why not just run it a time or 2 and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Throwing again. Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Nicole Hardman, the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
And 10.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Love from the gun. Flushed out right. Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Tavon Young. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I'm here, my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Love. As he throws there, incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Love. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Again, it's Love. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Emmanuel Ogbah. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. From the gun, Love. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Love. He'll air this one out deep for Sims. And that is incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Here's Matt Hawk now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd.
Desmond King on the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And, Charles, they trail by a couple of scores, but if they could put a good drive together here, it'd go a long way toward getting them back in this football game.
And if you're looking at a checklist of things that they need to do in the second half, job number one was getting a stop, wasn't it? So, big check right there. Now they want to see if their offense can build on that momentum. Well, they did throw interceptions on their last two drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. His pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Jalen Thompson picks it.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 37. On play action. Love to throw. He'll air this one out deep for Sims. And it's caught inside the 10. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. A huge play that time for the Colts. 58 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he takes it in for a Colts score. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And thanks to the interception, the Colts offense cashes in with 6. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now.
Colts 37, Titans 14.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass. This shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Here's 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Bridgewater. Looking for Shepard deep. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's a 1st down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one goes for 24 yards.
1st down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
On the pickup.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down at the Colts 27. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
It's a gain of 6.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
A 2nd down throw for Bridgewater. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
They hand off to their big tight end. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Here's Gurley now, toss right. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. This likely a must-have, 3rd and goal. Throwing is Bridgewater. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
Brings up
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
brings up 3rd and 1.
From the gun, Love. And this is going to be incomplete.
Now, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turned into a nice play.
.46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. A 4-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and it'll be Titan football.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
First down, Titans.
Bridgewater to throw it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing.
Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Titans. Tim Patrick, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points. But he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down with this deficit. He might need to score a couple more times to give them a chance.
Titans 22. Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And Sims says, let's bring it out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense at the line and set to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
The Pro Bowler Chris Godwin, the intended receiver, and it's second down. Throwing again. Love. Targeting Godwin once more, this time complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards on the play, first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Completes it to Hardman. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Colts add on to their lead. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
I like to say is what you do.
Gets in for the score.
Matt Gay set
I like his ass with my boy.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
Oh, what?
Taken about 7 yards deep.
How you like this ass whooping, nephew?
He would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
their own 20-yard line.
I like his ass whooping, milk.
Set to begin the drive. Well, I
This
think
a pick right here.
here at Hope
This a pick right here. This a pick right here, young nigga.
Surprise victory, but it does not
Ah, it's a pick.
There's too much to handle on. And that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31.
A gain of 46 yards on
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play
Oh,
caller,
Lord.
you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game.
Man, boy,
Maybe
man,
that
the
was one
humble
of
your
them there
ass
that
so
worked.
fucking quick. Every time you get on there and talk shit.
First down, Bridgewater. He lets this
Hey!
one fly toward the
Never!
end zone.
What the fuck, this nigga? Who is this?
Physical play on the football.
This nigga has never done this in his life. I guarantee you, he never made this remotely even. Who the fuck is
Ready
this?
for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Michael Thomas, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player.
Hell no.
And I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Look out.
Damn.
That was the,
And this
I'm
is
gonna return that hoe just for my
and that
pleasure.
should do it. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty.
Decline that whole bitch ass nigga.
Will accept the penalty and move forward. Now Bridgewater will lead the troops up to go for 2.
I'm finna run commit, fool.
To the air again with Bridgewater.
Ah, you still playing
They
with
tried
fucking
for the
stuff.
2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Score Colts 44, Titans 28. Adam
It has been a Terry now to kick it away after the touchdown.
You stupid.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
The Colts take over 1st and 10.
You thought you was gonna get a
Their
safety,
own
dude.
25-yard
Crazy ass nigga, you thought you was gonna get a safety.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Good drive
That was
last
the kind
time.
of chat.
Really effective passing.
No, that is, don't you? You know that is, don't you?
Now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit.
I would anticipate the defense making some changes,
Every day.
but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely
Every
go in the
goddamn day,
opposite
I can
direction.
motherfucker.
They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
They'll throw again. Here's long on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete.
What the
A lot
hell
of
is
force
going
bearing
on?
down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there,
I know you
make the
remember this play.
contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that
I know
can't
you
possess
personally
the ball
remember this play.
and turn it into a catch.
You weren't expecting that, was you?
He's going to have the Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Nice 3rd down.
You weren't expecting that one, were you?
20 yards. 2 minutes left to play in this football game.
Judy just laughed like
on
me.
EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just
Right,
looking to burn
shake
these
ass
final
nigga.
2 minutes away and get out of
Nigga,
here
I
with
ain't
a
even
victory.
did nothing yet. No, you don't got me a man, do you?
First down, going to the air with Love.
Oh, God.
Intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Tavon Young. And his guys are going to get the football at their own
It's still wide open.
47-yard line.
Their own 47.
Sometimes you just gotta give a nigga hope. Look at that.
The Titans offense set to
Get
begin
my
the
views
drive.
up.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater.
Right, hit his
He's
ass.
got his man on the crossing route. And he takes this one
But I
down
really
almost
just hold
all
him.
the way to the 30.
No cap.
A good pickup there,
You know what this
22.
is. You know what this is. Oh, you know what this is.
Bridgewater on first down. He's
Big
going to let it
ass,
fly. And
nigga.
that's
Get your silly ass on.
tough to hold on to that one.
Fuck, nigga.
Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to
You
prevent
know
long
what
completion.
this
I agree with you, but at
is.
some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominating.
Man, he these
They'll
ass.
have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of
Goddamn
bounds.
dick.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
13 yards.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores.
Nigga,
This is intercepted,
user.
and that should do it. It's the former
And that should do it, nigga. Nigga, fuck out the game, nigga. Welcome to the gulag,
Just
bitch.
about a minute left in this
Bitch
game. They're
ass
still
nigga.
taking it into the end zone, and you know they could have taken
Now,
a
we'll
lead
fight who?
there, but they decided to play this one all the way out, and I think their
What you mean, my boy?
philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take
Can
a
I
lead
just
now,
let Jarvis,
we're actually showing
again,
you
Jarvis,
disrespect
his first
that way.
Slim and
They're
Husky
taking
today.
pity on you. They're not about
Slim
to do
and
that
Slim
to
and
their
Husky spinning
opponent.
around.
And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now.
Makes the score full.
Just ripped him a new one.
Titans 28.
Just ripped him a new one.
Gay set to kick off.
Not talking to you. Fuck, nigga, you my real friend. Bitch ass. My real friend. You know, bitch ass.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Seen that, Jarvis said he can go to the field.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the
This is the
24.
fuck he's supposed to do that.
At their own 24-yard line.
Say damn. No, I'm not doing one
Offense
team.
set to begin the drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing
To the field.
That's
Man,
all
what the
that's
fuck
left
is
because
this?
victory.
This is to see how this nigga was running.
And I can't
Bro.
wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of
Okay.
people watching the body language of the guys on the field now.
We need
and if
2
they call
interceptions.
plays they want executed,
King said he
do
needs
that
2
and do it
interceptions.
really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one.
Another
Desperation
one.
throw deep downfield. And that
I got the one-on-one.
complete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be
Don't get your ass burnt.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes
He's
man
ass.
or man, and you got to
He
trust
going for that
yourself
lane
and
ass
go
shit.
up at that moment of truth and make a play on the
Bitch
football.
ass, nigga.
Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it
Jazz,
in. Pretty
yep.
symptomatic of how this game's been
We
going.
need cover 6 and break. Finish
Now
the
look at
line.
this, 4th
Play
and
over the
12,
top.
and they're going to line up to
Pass
go
down.
for
Blitz.
it.
So you have more control over your player.
Desperation time,
Hit.
4th down, Bridgewater. And this is going to be
These
incomplete.
niggas 40. These niggas vertical, not even that in the NFL.
And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position.
Keenan said, too damn hot out there. You crazy as hell, boy.
They go back
What?
to the air here.
He said,
after
too
the
damn hot out there. You
INT.
crazy as hell.
Open man here, Sims complete.
What you mean, my boy?
Going to use the first of their timeouts.
Hey,
Just the
Bella.
first, they've got 2 more to use.
Bro, you so
here in the
fucking
final
fat.
stages.
Hey,
Facing a
Bella.
2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good
I
for
just ripped him a
yards.
new one, Bella. Yeah, I know.
That one
Hey,
looks
we
like
made the
it.
blues. Nigga! Come here, fat mama.
Another touchdown
Hey,
as they just
Bella.
added their total. He has really settled in throwing the football.
Hey,
That touchdown here in the
Bella.
4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's
Hey,
playing
Bella.
like 4th quarter, and the
Hey,
QB
Bella.
is easy. How about
Bella,
this
he big
guy?
as fuck.
Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Come here.
Taking it about the 1.
Hit his ass.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
On the return, the Titans take over 1st and 10. At their
Man,
own
you know what
18-yard
this
line.
is. Man, cover since ever. Run that shit
The
back.
Titans
Can't you
offense
do
set
line
to
crash
begin the
down, play
drive.
with the
They're
top, put
down
him in the
big
middle.
here late. I don't know. You
Blitz
just
him.
one last drive here for pride.
Oh, that is. You know what that is, Keenan? Can you know what that is, nigga?
Interception.
Oh!
Picked off at the 24.
Oh!
Bring it back. An
Oh!
interception for a Colts TD.
Ow! Oh, yeah!
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard
Tell you, bro.
lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said,
Robinson ain't got 3 assholes. Gonna rip them 2 new assholes.
Might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide
2
margins.
states.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
The Titans take over first and 10.
You gonna throw that hole again?
25-yard line.
God, cover this bro again. Piece the line, crash down, play on the top. Put this little nigga over here in the middle. And then blitz. You're
The
using
Titans
it.
offense
So you
set to begin the drive. This is just an exercise in futility.
Watch
Do you
that
even
free
bother
throw.
running a play here offensively?
Change the direction for this.
Because now
Yeah,
is not
we
going
did
to
that
erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
Garbage ass.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory.
Sheesh.
The defensive guys, they're just saying,
So
hey,
what time you gotta work,
points
man?
up every week,
3.
we'll just keep winning.
2:15, bro. Niggas ain't going home yet.
It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different
Those are one
style,
and 3:15
and a
middle
different
school.
flow.
So for Indianapolis, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they'll hit the road next week to take
And it's been real, my Negro.
Texans. Meanwhile,
Appreciate
for
you
the
tuning
Titans,
into the stream. Glad to be able to give you some type of entertainment, my Negro.